From the first tip to final buzzer, Houston's new home for Rockets basketball is Sports Talk 790.
Chandler, you felt like you guys played a complete game tonight?
I did. I thought offensively we were great. We moved the ball, and I've been saying all year long our team is very versatile, and many different guys can hurt you any night. So I thought it's really good when we move the ball early and establish that, get everybody involved, and defensively just staying solid in the half court has never been our issue. Transition has been our problem, and I thought we were much better tonight.
One thing I've noticed too, even on nights you get off to a slow start, you always finish strong. What do you attribute that to?
Just being resilient, being tough, never breaking, never giving up, and it makes it a lot easier on ourselves when we get off to starts like we did tonight instead of having to fight back and claw back. But that's the way we got to come out in the first quarter, and that's the way we kind of come out in the third quarter against these teams we got coming up.
Chandler, you get a chance to go up against a lot of the best scorers in the NBA on a nightly basis. What is it that makes it so difficult to stay in front of James Harden and keep him off the line?
I used to guard him, and he's strong, and he uses his body very well, and he holds the ball low with strong hands and gets a lot of foul calls. And he's quick, and he can really dribble, pick and roll, he can split it. So I really think just his strength and his ball handling, is tough to guard. Once he gets in the lane, he's getting into the hooper, he's getting a foul call.
Anything that you've noticed in terms of the way Jeremy and James are playing a little bit better together that jumps out at you?
No, just being unselfish, moving the ball, making the easy play. I think early on we were not playing our games, and those guys are great players, and they both can have good games together. It's no reason for one to play good, one not to play good. We're a team. We should all, like I said, get everyone involved from the tip and play together.
They've had 50 combined the last two games, but how do you think it's affecting you and the rest of the players around them? Because obviously everybody's playing good offensively right now.
We're 2-0, so that's all I care about. I'll average 0 points a game if we keep winning games. So, they're playing great. They're shooting the ball great, and we got to keep doing that.
It appeared that last corner three you missed, you knew pretty early that was going to be short when you went after it.
Yeah, my shot has not felt the same lately, so I just got to, watch film and get back in the gym, and I got to start knocking those down, but I guess I knew it was short and did something better, I guess.
Well, there was a little anger behind the dunk, I imagine.
Yeah, I wasn't too happy.
Chandler, if you could talk about the chemistry and the progress that was made tonight.
It was good. I think every day we have a chance to be together, we're getting better. And as a team so young, every game, every practice, every film session is huge for us, just to develop that chemistry and build from that. And I thought a game like tonight, getting a win on the home court is huge.
What do you think the keys were in the second half to closing out a team that tried to hang around all night, and obviously a team with less talent than you guys right now?
I would say defense. The key is just defense. Getting stops and getting out the fast break. They're a team that plays with a lot of freedom. Pass the ball in the post, cut, shoot a lot of threes. Try to dribble, try to get fouled. So our whole main focus in the second half was to get stops and build a lead on them. Get momentum, and that's what happened.
Their bench was scoring the majority of their points at one point in this game. And you guys, did you feel the challenge to sort of answer there in the second half?
Big challenge. We came out a little sluggish. The bench came out a little sluggish. Usually come out with energy, we usually do, but we came out a little sluggish. So we just all, came together at halftime. It was like, man, it's on us. Come out there, meet Tony, Delfino, Demo, and Mook. We just basically, got together and said, it's all on us. James and Omer and Jeremy, Chandler gonna do what they do. We need to pick our slack up and come harder, and that's what happened.
You guys have now won 4 out of 5. Got Memphis coming in next. Is this a good time to take on a test like that?
Real. Memphis, they have bigs. Marc Gasol, Zach Randolph. They got a lot of bigs. Zach is a man to handle. They'll come in. They'll come ready to hit us, ready to play, ready to be big. Rudy Gay's been playing real well. Conley playing real well. So we just got to focus. Come in tomorrow at practice and just get shots up and basically get focused, watch some film. And then Friday get ready. And Saturday we got to have our hard hats on. We got to be able to come out here and just play hard. Forget a foul, any of that. Just come out and play hard as you can.
Turnovers were down today. Ball movement was good. Another step in the right direction. We're seeing more of that now.
More chemistry.
Yeah.
More chemistry and basically knowing where guys are going to be and basically thinking the game out and not playing too fast, slowing down a little bit. We playing a little too fast and trying to pass it here, trying to pass it there, trying to cut and sped us up. A lot of teams did that. So now we're trying to calm down, slow us down, make the right pass, right cuts, and it worked out.
Just a product of playing together more?
Yeah, playing together more. You know, we got 25 games in, so we're starting to feel each other's games out, where everybody's going to be at. What's the best way to get them to score? You know, see, like me down low, I'm always in the dunk spot, and they drive, you know, I'm going to be there, so it's easy. And then, like, just like Mook in the corner, you got Chandler, you know, he's always cutting. So, you know, we're starting to feel everybody's game.
James, the theme of the night has kind of been the complete game. How do you feel about first 4 quarters tonight?
I think we did a pretty good job. You know, for 4 quarters of playing well, especially defensively. You know, I think we got some stops and got out in transition.
You ever had 33 on 12 shots before? You remember anything like that?
No, I don't think so.
Obviously, this entire month's been going well, but what means more to you? This team's 13 and 12 after 25 games, or you're having maybe a career month at this point?
I think our 13 and 12 easy. You know, and I think we could have been better than that. You know, there's a couple games where we slipped up and lost, but we still have a long way to go. We can only get better, and we just have to sustain our effort for 48 minutes.
Speaking of effort, the effort was turned up tonight on defense in the second half.
Like I said, we did a pretty good job for 4 quarters of really defending them and then getting out in transition, you know, getting our threes up and getting a lot of easy layups.
For somebody who's always, never watching it, who's always seems to be attacking the basket now, Doug Collins said to ask you about Arizona State.
That's my guy. He taught me a lot. You know, my whole sophomore year, you know, we come to practices. I think he was living in Arizona at that time. He would come to practice and just mentor me, you know, tell me that I had to have a motor, you know, I had to build a motor up in order to be successful and have a chance to play in the NBA. So my whole sophomore year was definitely the reason I came back was to learn and build my motor up, and he was the reason for that.
So, I mean, how laid back were you then?
Nonchalant, just chill. That's how I still am, but I got a little motor in me now, so that's the difference.
He talked about that, the motor, how it's impressive. I asked him. He thought that you would be comfortable in that number one role. He said he wasn't sure, but you've been impressing him. I take it you like hearing that?
Yeah. You know, like I said, he saw me when I was in my building stage, when I was preparing for the NBA. So just for him to have them great compliments about me, you know, it means a lot to me.
When you turned the motor on, could you see a big difference in your game? Did everything just kind of open up?
Yeah. A lot more easier things, you know, would come my way. Just playing hard, you know, all the time. You know, just trying to play hard and trying to sustain for 48 minutes. You know, I know it's not easy, but it's something that you have to do to be successful, especially in this league.
It's obviously early and it's a team game, but your numbers are starting to become all-star-like, and I mean, you're having a great month. Do you feel like you're an all-star player in this league?
That's going to come with winning, to be honest. You know, the numbers really don't do a lot, you know, unless you're winning. You know, so that's the most important thing for me and for my teammates is to win games. You know, you get a lot of recognition, you know, for winning. So that's on my mind right now.
Chemistry-wise, where's this team at?
What was that?
Chemistry-wise, where's this team at?
We're still building. You know, we're getting a lot better from where we started at, but it's not going to happen in 25 games. So, you know, it's time we get more practices and more games under our belt. You know, a lot more things should be clicking.
You're obviously all about the team, but personally, are you exceeding at all your expectations coming over here? Or what would you say?
I didn't set any expectations or anything. I just wanted to come in. You know, it was a new role for me. Coming in, starting, playing a lot of minutes, having the ball with more opportunities in my hands. So my expectation was just get the guys together and try to win games as it's possible. So we're in the right track right now, and we just got to tune up some things defensively.
It seemed like a smooth night between you and Lynn tonight, to where you could kind of attack and he could pick his spots offensively.
Yeah. I think we're growing on that. You know, the last few games has been pretty good, and I think a lot of guys, you know, I think maybe 5 or 6 guys were in double figures tonight. So it just shows the depth that we have. Guys can score any given night.
Are you liking this being everybody waiting around talking to you, being that number one guy that everyone wants to talk to all the time? Is it comfortable for you?
I'm just taking it day by day. Thanks.